Alright, so I got myself my tea for drinking. Alright, and now we're gonna pull up to a nice story. Because this is the social reading hour. Now, I want to check out some stories that you might even enjoy it, because I'm going to enjoy them, because I haven't seen them. I like to look at stories that, I like to pick up some content that doesn't have any, what was it? Or that thing where it's like, I just want to pick up stuff that, that no one's ever seen before, and obscure, and the music's ending. We just try to loop it. Alright. Can I not? So, let me just go into my bag of books and I'll pull up one of my favorite books. Well, not my favorite ones. Okay, anyways. So, give me a second. Yes. On our first story, we're going to go to Meadow Amy. And I'm going to just drag this over here. And what we're going to be looking at first, we're not going to read the Dragon Balls, but we're going to see. Which one is it? This is the wrong count still. I think it was this one, a random story idea. Okay, so move that out of the way. It's all right. Let's get to some story reading. The best part of the day, a random story idea by Metal Amy. So I did promise Amy that I'd get to read all the stories. She or he, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say she. She's been saying, "Hey, when you're going to read my stories?" And I'm like, "I'll read them. I'm going to read them. Don't worry." I've been saving them for today, this night. I kind of want to get, the Dragon Ball, but I don't. It doesn't feel. I used to do back in the Amino thing was like I used to have the Dragon Ball music playing too when the time came, because when it was time to play those Dragon Ball songs, it was time to play Dragon Ball songs. So this time, we won't have any music, but we have to just imagine what the song will be in our own heads. So I owe Metal Amy some reading. So let's get on to this. Okay, so I've got this idea when I was doing my work in class. So here it is. A man is suffering from a crippling depression. Has his life slowly deteriorated all around him. All all As a result, he is left lonely and is barely making enough money to get by. He thinks that he truly is at rock bottom. But then he finds a genie who can grant anyone their desire, but with a twist. The man makes a wish to get rid of his depression and loneliness, and the genie agrees. With the twist, with one twist, it wait, is it like actual twist? With one twist to it, like you're twisting the genie. Okay, you know what? Okay, with one twist to it, he will have to go through a trial to overcome his depression and loneliness. Fixes problems. The man accepts the genie's. Genie tells the man to return to him within a couple of months of time. A few a few days after, the man meets the genie. A weird infection goes around and starts corrupting the cities, like uh pen like I guess like a pandemic of some sort of weird corruption. Um, Starts going around the cities that are around the man, and strangely enough, all all ways of calling or text, all ways of calling or texting people outside the city, along with any way to get out of the city, don't work anymore. Eventually, the infection turns out to be a weird type of fungal growth that which corrupts anything it infects. It being insane, the evil beast with one, or sorry, infects into being insane and evil beast. One goal: spread the fungus and the chaos it causes. The fungus feeds on any sort of hatred, and the world hatred towards the world that the person has. making the depression and loneliness turn into particularly terrific, terrifying beast. And the man needs to find a way to destroy the source of fungus and cure the evil it brings along with overcoming his depression and loneliness. Now, all my brain was thinking was Last of Us. Then I was like, fungal disease, genies. Then I was like, no, 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 not Last of Us. There's another game I was also thinking about, but I was like, there's like a couple things you can throw in from the spot. Is it a good story? It's a good idea. Well, a lot of fixing needs to be still has to be added to this. It sounds like it can go somewhere. I'm not sure about that genie. That could have been anything. Anything could have been there. It doesn't have to really be a genie. It could have been anything else. Because it's weird to say like man finds a genie and has to get rid of his depression in some sort of way. It could have been much more different, you know. But if maybe it's sitting Dubai, maybe whatever is going on, maybe it's about the place that it's in. But yeah, I was getting a lot of like Last of Us and different kinds of things. So I don't know what you guys think. What you ever heard, if you heard anything that was said. So yeah, good. It's random, but let's go on. All right, let me take a drink. All right, random story idea two: Electric Boogaloo. Here's here's another idea I just came up with. Enjoy. A kind of naive and somewhat pacifist man with superpowers aspires to be a superhero when he meets a man who is extremely evil, because he has to be extremely evil, because there's no redeeming him. He's too evil to be redeemed. Um, and likes to cause chaos. And this man starts doing a petty crime, and the superhero stops him, but he lets him off with a light punishment for what he did. This sparks wait, hold on. So he lets him off for doing a petty crime. Superman does he just no? Superman doesn't really. He kind of hands the criminals out to the like we would call. He kind of hands them out to. I guess Superman and Batman and Spider Man. They're all superheroes, and they just kind of hand out the bad guys to the cops to take care of. But this is kind of like, hey, I want to take justice into my own hands. It's kind of being the law right now. But hey, sure, you know what? Petty crimes, whatever. The man starts to ramp up his crimes, going from petty crimes to massive atrocities, and stopped him in no one stopped him in the time between petty crimes to I don't know murder and I don't know terrorism. No one stopped him, and no one stopped him in that timeline. He just happened to be like petty crimes, all right, and yeah, murder, and no one stopped him. And then now he's like massive atrocities. Like yeah, I think well we're assuming murder is it. It could be anything, but there's steps from petty crimes to massive atrocities, whatever that may be. There's a huge stop. You don't just go like I'm gonna steal candy from a store and be like I'm gonna go blow up a town. There has to be some kind of step of like I don't know. I don't think that one's from 0 to 60. That's all I'm saying. All meant to grab here's attention. Yeah, sure, okay. The question is now: will the hero still give in to his belief and that everyone can be good, or will he finally give the man the punishment he deserves? I think he should give the man the punishment he deserves by punching a hole in his chest. Wait, actually, wait. Well, I can mean he's already at the part of evil, so I mean, yeah, he's not even doing petty crimes anymore. He's at evil level, so I guess punching a hole in him would justify his evil. Um, I mean, yes, you can take him to the cops still, but at least punch a hole into him and then be like, okay, here you go, cops. That's an example. All right, next one. Random story idea. Uh, Number 3. And this one, here's another story that I thought of. Not much else to say here, so enjoy. A man is somewhat a man is somewhat of a bodybuilder who goes to the gym a lot and tries to be as honest as be honest as good as he can use just trying to help his friends and family better. Okay. However, as that is going on, another man who is thin and scrawny is doing atrocities. Like everyone's doing atrocities these days, huh? Doing atrocious acts on people of all shapes and sizes. He is definitely evil. Yeah, no, he's definitely evil. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. But okay, sure. Um, but he doesn't want to admit that he is. He lies to himself. So we're facing some more kind of mental illness this guy is facing. He's doing all this stuff, but yeah, he's like, ah, no, I'm good. So some evil is he evil or he's just like having a or he's just mentally insane. That's now that kind of draws the line. Okay, because because we're here. He's definitely evil, but doesn't want to admit that, and he lies to himself. So is he evil or is he just having mental problems? Does he need to seek help, or does he need to seek a I don't know what the hero's gonna do to him. Certainly not correct him properly. Anyways, um, like, excuse me, like why? He's definitely evil and he missed himself. Okay, the man is also the evil man also has the power to feed off of people's hatred and make himself strong from it. So okay. Eventually, one of the bodybuilder's friends becomes the victim of the man's uh, reprehensible acts, which forces the two to come to blows with each other. I don't know. I'm feeling I'm reading some kind of One Punch Man fanfic. It's like the bodybuilder is like. I mean, it seems like an elaborate way to just say, we want to have like a not Scooby Doo, a Superman without um Supermaning it up. O- Okay, sure, sure. I don't know. They need a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work. I mean a lot of work. All right, let's get to number 4. Random story. I mean, these are good stories. Like, don't get me wrong, these can work. It's just that it needs to be centered in a way that it's like it makes sense. It's just like it's just like missing something that can just fix a bit of it so that it becomes quite the actual better story. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. Here's another random idea again. Not much to say, so enjoy. A somewhat human-like robot with powers to control magnetism, like a okay. Lives with her best friend, a boy who is a skilled engineer. Okay, I thought like where it was going. However, the robot doesn't have much memories in terms of what happened to her before the boy found her, and she doesn't know who doesn't know who her creator. So one day, the boy sees her plight and sets out to look for her creator, or at least answer her past. However, as search goes on, a mysterious person sends robots to impede the duel's progress. I hope it's not like a Dr. Wily kind of guy. It turns out that person has some relationship to the project that has birth. 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 The robot is wanting the events that happened during their project to be forgotten, and for the only and for only the thing that and for only the thing that it birthed to remain. All right, this one I like this one better. Um, looking at the name, looking at the profile here, this Metal Amy makes a lot of stories pertaining to robots, and this one seems more in the writing and understanding of style of writing, because this person is a robot aficionado. Lots of stories are the stronger stories that I've read from this person all have to do with like robotic humans and discovering life and stuff like that. There was a story that was discontinued too. That was really about robots in general. Just robot girl. I probably would go back to it and just go read it and stuff like that. If I can actually find it because it's really good. It's really good and it just kind of just goes and it just stops and stuff like that. But the strong suit is in discovery and robotics and stuff like that. Not much of a fight, not much more telling of fights, but just discovery and robots. I mean, I guess you take some experience from Sonic, obviously, and Metal Amy. So I feel this is the strongest suit that they have. Other than that, it's like I don't know, but yeah, this one's pretty good. And it's just trying to figure out a skilled engineer, cool. That makes sense. It works in the story. Um, I don't see where the magnetism is going to come in. I don't know if it has magneto powers, but I guess there's some kind of thing. At least there's some sort of thing here. This is the kind of stuff I would get in my DMs, and we would talk about like the things like the flaws and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much pre-reading this before it actually comes to me, or if it comes out. If I even kind of message her on the app, I know that eventually like we'll start talking about the story and talk about characters because I talk to this person a lot. But like I said, the strong suit here is the whole robot thing, and whatever goes on with it, it's good, and this is where it should be. Um, or you can expand, but maybe it's just like a plot. Anyway, let's move on. Bodybuilders, I don't know. I mean, there's bodybuilders, there's evil people. There seems to be maybe a theme that's going on here. Obviously, uh, bodybuilders, people being unapologetically evil. Sorry. People being like evil to a point that is like, okay, well, I'm evil, and I guess there'll be no recovery for me. So I'm like, not even like it's just like I'm written to be evil, no sympathy, nothing. It's just like I'm chaotic. So maybe we'll get something new out of this one. Just depending on how the dispensations of time from when that was written and from this when this was written. Maybe we'll get something understandably new from it. All right. I don't know if that can be heard down here. Random story number 5. Now, there's 5 guys. Is that like a rest? Isn't that like the name of a restaurant? 5 guys. All right, cool. Just checking. All right, so yeah, it's the name of something. 5 guys. Now, maybe it takes place in the 5 guys. Uh, here's the 5th installment to this little thing I'm doing on my account. There's not much else to go besides that, so just enjoy. A young boy who aspires to be a powerful martial artist is searching around for anyone who can teach him their ways. On this journey, he encounters strange beasts which try to impede his journey. Okay, we got another something's trying to stop me from reaching my goal. Um, which yeah, can mean it can work, but this is like there seems to be a common thread of things trying to stop swindlers of progress. I should be saying, things trying to steal your life, or stopping your goals. So that's a common thread we're seeing with this with these things that are going on. Okay, no, I'm just wearing the orange. I was like, wait, am I still wearing? No. Um, on his journey, he encounters strange beasts which try to impede his journey, but he eventually makes it to the old master, old martial arts master, who begins to teach him his way. How's the how's as this is going, an extremely evil vampiric witch. Oh, I mean, okay, so we got a vampire witch, which that seems like a class that I never heard about before. So does wait, vampire witch, succubus? The reason brought that up because we were talking about a robot succubus, which sounds very cool. But an evil, extremely evil. So this is like no redeeming qualities of this vampiric witch. So blood magic and regular magic and black magic, and sucks your blood and probably uses for magic. So that's a class. It falls in somewhere on the Halloween spectrum of spooky monsters and things that can get you. I would love to see a movie about it, but there probably is a movie out there. I don't know about a vampiric witch, but you know what? That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but no way to redeem this one. So it's trying to stop the boy's progress on his training. So, how are you trying to stop the boy's progress? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of he's just gonna be like you're afraid? I guess she's afraid of him, which there must be tons of boys out there training in martial arts, ready to stomp this vampire's teeth in and burn their broomstick or something like that. Or wait! I just realized. Okay, so a vampiric witch. Can you use her broomstick as a stake? Can you sharpen her broomstick and then stake her with it? Because if you can, that seems pretty awesome. Because I'd be like, okay, sure, you got your broom over there, and then just like, and then stand. Oh no, it's like, if they unless they know what they can feel the broom being staked into a shiv. You shave it down, and then you stand there like, yeah, well, are you gonna get with your broom? And they summon their broom, jump out of the way, and they just auto stake themselves. But um, now I will not just write the story myself, but that's just these are ideas on the table. Anyways, I'm just imagining just there's just the witch summoning her broom, and it just stakes herself to the wall. It's like you have a vampire. Oh, no, I'm also a vampire. Ah, it's like, oh, this double hurts. My own broom set against me. Um, okay. Is trying to stop the boy's progress in his training. This is because she sees a potential in him for his ability to mess up her plans. A bit, albeit the other boys out there who can probably mess up her plan, and the old master who can probably mess up her plan. Um, but what makes him special? If he caught wind of them. Oh. So if he catches wind of her plans, what makes him? What makes him the one that catches? Because there's tons of other people that can catch wind of the plans. Why just him? So eventually, the boy goes to look for a reason his looks. Okay, so eventually the boy goes to look for the reason his powers are being, I guess, blocked. Coming across the witch in the progress of fighting her. Um, so she's trying to so okay, so the witch is trying to stop the boy from knowing her plan. Okay, whatever that plan is, she's trying to stop him from knowing the plan. But in the case, she's also causing the boy to come find her. So she's causing her own problems because if she doesn't just left them alone, if she just leaves them alone, she won't get anyone to come after her. See, it's like you caused your own problem by disturbing him. You only sped up this. You only sped it up where that he's gonna now look for you because you're in proximity of messing everything up, and so you caused him to come find you by blocking his powers. Like if you just left him alone, then this will never happen. This is one of those cases of just don't just do your thing. Don't look. If even if he is, prepare for the fight now instead of just like, I'm gonna try to stop him. It's like, no, now you just kind of aggroed him. don't aggro don't aggro. You caused your own problems and now you're in this wrong you're in this predicament. And now she's gonna get her comeuppance. She should just wait. Now there's five guys. But what did five guys have to do with it? Is she out of five guys? Is that what's going on? Was Five Guys the fastest American fast food restaurant? So so is she chilling at a Five Guys, and then she just happens to be like, I'm gonna stop that boy from getting from he's training at the old master, and if he hears my plans, he's gonna come after me. So what I'm going to do is stop him from coming over to this Five Guys restaurant by stopping him and blocking his powers. Genius. Hey, my powers are being blocked. Hey, maybe it's coming from that Five Guys over there. I'm gonna go over there and find out what's going on. It's like, damn it, I screwed up. Now he's going to sharpen his broom and he's gonna throw at me like a spear and then catch me because not only am I a witch, I'm also vampiric. So that stake to the heart is going to do double time. It's going to hurt my witch side and it's going to kill the vampire in me. And I guess, or maybe you have to kill the vampire, didn't kill the witch. Doesn't really matter. She screwed herself over. GG. Um, just stop. Don't even. Um, I'm not. The thing. The problem is like I'm not really into the Dragon Ball. Like I don't really want to read the drag. I really don't want to read the Dragon Ball story because it's it basically I don't know. It's hard to explain. So basically, if I read the Dragon Ball story, it's just gonna be Dragon Ball, but it's like oh, I don't want to read something. I don't want to read a fanfic unless it's a lemon fanfic of Dragon Ball. Um, so that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not reading that because I'm like I understand it's you can see it's Goku, Goku, and Goku again, and I'm like, oh, sorry, Goku as a girl, and Goku as his rival, Goku as whoever. It's just a bunch of Gokus. I don't want to. I really don't want to read anything that I can just turn on the TV and watch, or play video game. That's not what I want. I want stories that I what I want to do is read stories that people um these fun stuff, these indie stories and stuff like that. Actually, let me read this one. I like this art. It is by uh this person here. Let's just look at her. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, yeah, that's just because of the name. Let's see even see her Instagram handle. So we'll show her off for a second. How do we do that? Open it up to a new one. Tough. Um, Maybe search it up. Fair. Okay. Well, just look at it. You can look at it right here. But yeah, did some really good art. Really good art in general by Kea. So you can look at her gallery and stuff like that. I think she is doing commissions. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe I did see something, but it's not. Or maybe there's no commissions, but you can if you want to get more art from her. There you go, Instagram Kea, KeaChew.png. Um, And I saw this one. I was like, yeah, this is really good art. So what we got here? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's what you hit. That's what happens when you hold that. There you go. That's what I want to do. Let's go back one and hit this. So Lapis the cyborg. So name's Lapis, nickname non-female android, 20 years old. Likes action, technology, fighting, watching movies, listening to music, playing video games, having fun, helping her friends, making puns. Dislikes being bossed around. Things being boring. People she can't fully trust. She's an explorer, and her alignment is chaotic good. Hmm. Where's that? Where does that fall? So if we're gonna go chaotic good, so I guess lawful evil. Who also falls on the lawful evil side of that? The rebel fights the system to do what's right. Vader is lawful evil. Okay, here we got some lawful evils here, and who else is lawful evil? Because it's what is it? Chaotic good. So this is chaotic. Yeah. So I guess that's what we're getting. An authoritarian villain willing to kill off the rebels of their authority using subordinates and probably not a threat to their own. All right. So let's keep that in mind. No affiliations, abilities, super speed, super strength, amazing durability and endurance, good intelligence, enhanced eyesight, enhanced hearing, flight via thrusters implanted in the feet and back, the ability to turn off hands or fingers into and get what? Oh, cool. Help me out with here.
Menagerie.
Oh, I didn't know that was a word. I think I have heard it, but okay, strange or diverse collection of things. Oh, okay. Oh, a menagerie of tools. Rocket punch, laser eyes. Um, Personality: nice, friendly, brave, outgoing, and a little bit cocky. Pretty smart, and I'm struggling today.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, thank you. Enthusiastic. I knew what that was. I'm like, I'm struggling today. All right. Let me check out another thing. All right, so there you go, Mel, Amy. I saw all your stuff. Let me go check out some. Let me go check out something else on our reading story. So I wonder what else we can find in our bag of books. No, that's not what I want. What's this? Oh yeah, you know what? I better just check. I better just look at this. You know. All right. So this one here is quite wordy, more personal, but itself, but it's really what's making its way to the end. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointing myself even now. The first few paragraphs are kind of pointless, so you can skip through them. No, but this is social reading, and I need to get back into the social part of it. I started the reading part of it. That will also lead to the reading part, the social part. unfortunately, we don't have the people that we have here today, and so we will have to just go on. And those who are watching, thank you for watching. So let's go on. So basically, I go over my art block. Randomly got better at drawing female bodies. Every time I took a break from art, I somehow get better at a specific thing. It's kind of weird, but after I was practicing a while last night, I remembered I was supposed to be working on my manga. I opened up and realized every page is backwards. I got a little mad at myself and went to bed today. I was watching H H H20 Delirious playing a random video game. I don't really who's H20 Delirious. Let's give it a little look. Who are you? Ah, all right. H20 Delirious playing a random video game. I don't really remember, but it got me thinking. I was doing world building, but also wasn't. Meaning I had all sorts of things planned out for the planet, and a bunch of things I'm not going to list because I can't think of ways to without spoiling it. Somehow. Sorry for the paragraph. It was getting crowded, but I never really thought about really small everyday things. Well, I did, but not like what do they consume or how the government is set up. Because my brain is defaulted to probably that's the exact same thing as the United States. But I realized that makes no sense as it is a completely different universe. B that doesn't make sense. The best storytelling doesn't make for the best telling world building. Yeah, I know that's just true. I made this, which is pretty pointless, but I think it's a little gag to have this fast food place in every one of my manga series. Also, I'm currently working on the government and how it works. A little warning, I just decided to have some fun and go wild with the menu. Plus, there's a fact it's 3 a.m. got and I just got it done. So it's gonna look like a 4-year old made it. So it's probably gonna be cringe, weird, and kind of stupid. Also, I wouldn't recommend wasting your time reading through the menu. You can't tell us what to do because we're gonna read this menu. If I can get a bigger picture, maybe I can. All right, so here's what we got on the menu. We got appetizers. We got rebarb, rat rolls, eyes, mysterious meat, which is probably rat. Um, or maybe it's cow. Maybe it's the reverse. Rat king. King crab. Don't get this. Don't, king crab. Don't get it. Asterisk. Don't get this. Oh, don't get any of these. Or I think golden rat sushi. I can't make out this one. Each cost $2.30 in their coin. Meals rat burger for $6. Oof. We got rat burger deluxe for 11.99. Special king surprise for $12. I wonder what that consists of. More rats. Mountain frog stew. Okay. For 7.99. Rats and rice. $9.99. To be honest, I remember my mom always telling me that like when you got a cough, they would say go catch a field rat and then cook it up. So, um, I don't know what the scientific thing behind rats and cooking up a rat to cure some kind of cough, but it may be maybe not that bad, but rats are plenty. So I feel sorry for all those people who own rats. If your rat's being eaten right now, and then I'm sorry. Um, just don't let it out of the cage. I heard they don't live that long, so I guess that's where they're on the menu, and that's why they gotta get eaten quickly. So school food is free. I wonder what's in the school food. I really don't know what's in the school food, but It sounds free. Prison food is 99 cents. Black cat stew. Oh, you got the cat in there too for $30. Oh wow, that's $31.99. Oh, you got the cat in there. I can make. There's so many jokes I can make there, but they're. It's basically about who's good, who eats cats. I'm gonna leave it off stream because yeah, but you can finish the rest of it, and you can finish the rest of it in your mind about eating cats. It's not about body parts. It's more like which race eats is gonna eat. Is gonna steer a cat off the street and eat it. It's a Jamaican thing. Um, Human remains for $389.99. Human remains. That's expensive. You gotta really like. No, I get that makes sense. That means someone's eating that. Someone's eating human remains, and they're paying that price. Like you don't just put that on the menu and say, hey, as a deterrent. Someone paid that price, and someone enjoyed their delicious human remains, and then we're like, okay, and then must be rolling. You know what? The human remains must be like keeping this Rat King's restaurant in going because probably the rich people like if you put that there and someone says, "Oh sure, I'll pay that. I'm rich." Yeah, that's really keeping that store going. That's the most expensive thing on the menu is probably the most thing that is the thing that is keeping this business afloat. They somehow did it. I don't know how they got it, but I don't know if they got it after the person ate it, or if the person just happened to end up in a like out of morgue or anything like that. The the idea of getting them is plenty but vague, but the idea of serving them, oh boy, ain't Soylent Green. That's just regular. That's just regular human. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. I was thinking sloppy Joe, sloppy seconds. Sloppy Joe's, sloppy Joe's. So yeah, sloppy Joe's, sloppy seconds. It's like, oh boy, I don't think you want that, but sloppy Joe, it works there, and that's $8. Sloppy Joe with cheese, which it seems to be improvement because this cheese is 17.99. Um, yeah, that's a really improvement of that cheese. That's some good cheese. It must be like a hunk of cheese, or maybe it's some of that like expensive cheese. Surely not that black diamond cheese. Um, this must be some imported cheese, and yeah, it's a sloppy with. It must be a hunk. And I don't know how big Sloppy Joe's sloppy second Joe sandwich is, but sure. Not vegan salad. not, not uh-huh. Yeah, Okay. Yeah, that speaks for itself for $4. Leftover stir fry for $30 and $31, which that's quite expensive for leftovers. I'd think it would be like 99 cents, but okay, you can someone buying it. Someone wants leftover stir fry, so that's there. Rat combination, everything on the menu with rat in it. Everything with rat. I thought everything had rat and also rat. It's a cat stew and rat with rat on the side. Rat queen. Um, and then you get a mystery dish, and you get a king and queen a rat for 420. So I wonder what's in the mystery dish. Is it cat, rat, and cat, king, rat? Sorry, rat, cat, and queen, king, and sloppy Joe. Kids menu seaweed, which is not that bad. Some quesadillas for 20.99. Print a Prince meal. Okay, bugs and guts, and that seems to be free. That's free. You can have the bug and guts. You can have you can have what the workers stepped on. They stepped on it and cleaned off their shoes, and it's free. It's like, can I have that? Yeah, sure. Just take off the shoes. Like return the shoe. Uh, rat dogs. Wow. Turn the whole thing into a hot dog. So we got on the sides rat teeth, which okay, I get it. Potato skins. um, mar and cheese. I don't know what mar is. Knock off. Uh, uh, knock off. You get ring pops, which knock off ring pops. Oh, so there's like actual rings. Um, it's probably one of like I don't know. We gotta take the worst. Gotta take the like the worst thing. It's like a lollipop. No, what's the worst? Like yeah, basically it's a base. It is a basic binge lollipop with like with no flavors, and it has like a Chinese character on it, and it's like eat this and like and it tastes good, and you're just like okay, cool. So yeah, knockoff ring pops. I can imagine that happening. Whipped whipped cream or whipped rat. Oh no, whipped cream rat for cotton beef strips, which not that bad, and mysterious mushrooms. Oh yeah, you're really gonna eat those shrooms, huh? Those shrooms are really doing something. What we got here? Beverages. We got rat rat piss. Wow, you're really squeezing. You're really getting some mileage out of these rats, huh? You know, I'm surprised how much you can get out of a rat menu. Like you even squeezing the piss out of it just to get some out of there. Hippo snort snot swamp gunk water. Oh, water's so expensive. I'll take the rat piss then. I mean, the water like you know, yeah, I'll probably just take it. Water's not 8.99. Might as well just take the rat piss. Milk. I'm getting plenty of vitamin milk, rat milk, bacon grease, Monster Energy. Yeah, well, actually, there's just take the Monster Energy. Orange juice. Is that free? No, it's 60. It's 16. Okay, $7. Bleach. Ooh, yeah. If you're gonna, yeah, I think bleach is number one on the menu for everything you got here. Because after you follow that, you need to clean. You need to clean the inside of you, and if it's gonna, and you need all of it. You need a whole jug. If you survive it, then you're clean. If you don't survive it, then at least you have it you clean. Melted snow. G fuel. Blood for the blood for the blood god. It's skull for the skull throne. Yeah, this actually was a great menu. Yeah, this is a great menu. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Here, I'll even drop it in the chat. Yeah, I like that menu. It really speaks. It really speaks to me. So I'll have that on point there. All right. Um, I'm gonna say I'm gonna save the rest for next social reading. That was at least an hour of social reading, cause yeah, that was great. So let me just do this so I can cut off the social reading. And then have this video put on YouTube and stuff like that. So